Hello, hello. My name is Rodonna Boyd, and hopefully, you are a new agent or thinking about becoming an agent. If so, you are absolutely in the right place. I wanted to do a quick video just to tell you about this brand new channel, The Successful Agent. This is all about the things that will make a new agent successful in your journey into real estate. See, I learned very quickly in real estate school several years ago that most people that come into real estate, they do not succeed, period. 90% plus are out of real estate within the first year or two. And those that stay in, they don't typically have a lot of sales. There's a very small percentage of agents that do well in real estate. And so there are a number of things that I learned in the process that I think could be very beneficial to new agents. And I have a track record in this just to show you that, okay, I put these things to work myself, and now I want to come back and help you. So, again, new real estate agents, how can I help you? I want to hear your questions, and I want to share some ways that I think I can help you. First of all, why should you even listen to me? Why did I even create the Successful Agent program? Or why am I even doing this YouTube channel? Well, about 4 years ago, going on 5 years ago, about 4.5, 5 years ago, I actually decided that I wanted to be a real estate agent. I'll do another video that goes into how I ultimately left my job and all of that. But right now, I just want to kind of focus on my journey. So I got into real estate, went to real estate school. It was not the easiest. I did graduate and I did finish the classes, the program, and I uh, graduated from well, I keep saying I graduated, but I finished the program and I took the PSI, the state national exam. I did pass it the first time. I made it through, but I'm coming into real estate with like these fears and with these thoughts of all of these things that I've heard, in class, of how a lot of agents are not successful. So I'm thinking, man, how is this going to work? So I did have a full-time job at that time, but I still wanted to kind of come in hitting the ground running, but I knew I needed help. I knew that I needed training because what they don't tell you in real estate school, you really don't even know to look for because you don't know. We're brand new. We're wet behind the ears and we're completely green, as my nephew says. Okay. So you get into this program and you try to figure out not program, but you become an agent and you're trying to find your way. So there are a number of different ways that you can do that. You can join up with a firm that has a lot of training. The downfall of that sometimes is that a lot of the training that is wonderful, a lot of those firms take a lot of your money to give you the training. And so you have other firms that they don't take as much, but then you don't get as much training either. And when you finish school, you don't necessarily realize that in classes they're teaching you laws, they're teaching you how to keep your license, how to stay out of jail, how to make sure that you know the laws and all of that. They're teaching you just so much in real estate school, but they're not really teaching you how to actually be a real estate agent. And so when I got out of school and I'm kind of out here, I'm thinking, oh wait, I I got nothing here. And so I in looking and having spent so much money in getting into real estate school, I was thinking, well, I put all this money in, I at least want to make my money back. So I don't want to start with a firm that's taking all the money. Let me maybe recoup my money and then I can go to a firm like that. But I came into a firm that was actually absolutely amazing. And I'm going to do another video that, again, that's really greater detail about my journey. But right now, I just kind of want you to understand why I have this program. And so I come out and I end up at this wonderful firm with wonderful, very skilled and talented agents. But I was working a full-time job, so I couldn't really get to a lot of the trainings. And then because they were in the daytime, and then when I got there, I still felt like there were certain things when I started to do the work on the contracts or what have you, I would think, man, what about this? What about that? Or I would learn things after the fact. And so I learned quickly, you don't know what to ask for when you don't know what you're doing. You don't even know how to come in asking the right questions because you're just clueless, right? And so a lot of firms are not built, they don't have models, for matriculating new agents or assimilating new agents into real estate, really. So it's nothing bad. Every firm just has its own model, right? And so what I wanted to do here, after about being in real estate about 6 months to a year, I was just still so amazed that the real estate industry, we train people up with the and we get licensed and we send them out, but there's so much that we don't know. And again, there are firms, but they do take a lot of your money, but you do get a lot of training. That's wonderful. I think it depends on how you're wired, which way you would go. I didn't want to give all my money up. So that's just flat out. So I tried to figure out other ways. And so what I decided to do over time, I thought, man, I would love to put together something that helps new agents to come out of school and hit the ground running, where they are able to not give up so much of their money, and they just kind of get into a program where they learn the ropes of how to kind of hit the ground running. And you'll always learn more. Every deal can be different in real estate. So the more deals you do, the more you will become you're just going to become more adept, more skilled in what you're doing, because there are just so many different things that can happen in one real estate deal. And no two deals are unique. I mean, are identical, I should say. So anyway, so with all of that in mind, I decided to put together this page. I started a new agent training program, and I was doing that. But I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to just do some videos and just really share some of this information. If people want to dive deeper, they can join the program. But either way, they can still have some information that they can get a hold of with someone who's actually walked through the process and been successful in so doing. So most people, when they come out, they may do 1 or 2 sales in a year. And I was blessed to say that I was able to close 11 deals in my first year. And we'll go deeper into that later. But I decided that year, let me go into, let me do something else. I had a strategy. And again, I'm not going to go into all that right now, but I wanted to double my business. So I did double it that following year. And so I continued to grow. Each year I have gotten some kind of award, literally from the first year. Again, I say it in humility, and I'm grateful for it, but I did receive awards, bronze and gold awards, another bronze award, awards from my firms for top sales or selling multiple millions of dollars or certain levels of millions of dollars in real estate in those years. And so because of that, those are some of the things that let you know that, hey, I've walked this out and I've done well in it, and I'm continuing to grow always. But every step of the way, I love to help people out and kind of bring them along and help them to be successful as well. So that's why I have created this page, The Successful Agent. That's why I created my program, The Successful Agent Program, for new agents, or even for agents that have been in the game for a long time, just never really wanted to focus on it exclusively, but they're at a point that they would like to. And so I created that program for that, but I decided to do the YouTube page so that I can just begin to drop nuggets and different trainings on here as well that would be able to help new agents get assimilated and hit the ground running. So I hope you will subscribe, and that you will like the video, and that you will share it with other people that that want to be real estate agents. I will be doing videos on the page for people who just want to be an agent. They don't even know where to start. So I'll do a video on that too, and just kind of walk through that. But this page is all about whatever you need to do from beginning to end if you are a new agent. And I'll create playlists and all of that. So I'm so excited because I think this is going to be tremendously helpful. This is something I wish I would have had when I first started. Again, nothing bad about any of the firms that I started with. They were amazing. I'm wired a certain way in the way that I learn and the way that I do well. And so there were gaps that I saw. And the way that I'm wired is, if I see a gap, I'm going to try to figure out how can I fill that gap and help bring understanding to people who don't have it. So that's what this page is all about. So make sure that you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you hit the notifications bell so that you can get videos, and just walk this journey out with me. This is, again, a new page. And so I look forward to getting to know you. Again, my name is Rodana Boyd. I am a real estate agent, and actually I'm a broker now. I'm an associate broker with a firm here locally in Virginia, but I can help people nationwide. There are a lot of things that are just nationwide that any real estate agent can use. And then there's some things that I may do videos that are specific to Virginia, but for the most part, everything is going to be really general for everyone. So type in what some of your questions are, what you would like to see me do videos on. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working on content that is helpful for you as a new agent so that you can really do well. So have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.